In the human journey, many a times, many of us are getting a lot. We do well. We are from IITs, we are from IIMs, we are from best of the colleges in the world, we are from Harvard. We do very well. And why only from these institutions? You could be from anywhere. Doing very well, when I'm saying I mean is that there is something that you wanted and you go after that, whatever you wanted, and you achieve it. Now, what happens is achieving anything gives a lot of happiness. But many times, what happens is when you achieve what you were thinking will be the ultimate achievement, what will give you so much of the joys that a proverbial sky will fall, and the sky doesn't fall when you achieve it. That's when many of us suddenly find that probably this wasn't it, what I was running after. It did not give that fulfillment, that everlasting happiness, that joy that one was seeking. That's when suddenly one becomes there is a moment of rest, there is a moment of looking at it that happens in the race that one was in. Second thing that happens in life is when at times you are a well-to-do millennial, born in a good well-to-do family, and the parents take a good care of yourself. Everything is available for what the last generation was running: the cars, the experiences, the safety, the homes, everything that one was running after, it's available. And one doesn't really find a motivation to do stuff. What does one do? And then one is having noble thoughts: how to save this, how to do that. But then the motivation which is required for that, the energy that wakes you up and takes you there, which is required for that, isn't there. That is the second case scenario. And the third case scenario, where people want to do good, good, and they move out. They have good intentions, they move out, they want to do, but then they are flabbergasted by the mind's very, very deep layers, wherein you find everything good that you are trying to do, there was some ego satisfaction that you are wanting to have. And as you grow, more and more dance of the mind you see, and then there are a lot of questions that come up. So for these three kind of audiences, the ones who have achieved a lot, were achieving a lot, but suddenly found a small little wall that has come up, that has caused a lot of existential questions to come. Who am I? What is the purpose of life? What is the meaning of life? Is there all, is it all there is to it? Where is the self fulfillment? Why am I not feeling fulfilled? Those kind of questions. And of course, about the millennials who have wherewithal to do stuff, courtesy parents. Many of the millennials, I'll not say everyone, but the ones who have access to the resources, have everything going for them, they have time, they have money, they have ideas, but getting up and doing isn't happening. And the ones who have moved out in the directions of their calling, and in that calling, they are now sort of being really flummoxed by the ways of the mind. For these three categories, There is this work which I call cold motivation, CoMo, CoMo, CoMo. This work is what I have brought. It deals with, because if the person who has gotten stopped, that person is capable. If he will look back and search, he will find the answers. Everyone who searches finds the answers. Those answers many a times take 6 years as it took for Buddha. Many a times it takes 40 years. I'll not claim to have found equivalents of Buddha, but my own answers I found and got satisfied, but it took 40 years, right from 1985 to 2025, to find those answers. So, invitation is that that time gap can be reduced, that learning curve can be reduced. And if a thing is available like a product, when when it acts like a product, it acts fast, it gives fast results. So they are not as fast as this, no, sorry, but yes, they are fast enough to save a lifetime. They would take some time, but that they can bring you back to live a life of your choice. That is what is available. That's what is going to be offered. I'm calling it cold motivation. When you motivate from the cold states, that is, there is a hot state. Hot state is when something, crucible events happen in life. Crucible is like a hot pan. When you sit on it, and then you are burnt enough to get up and go and do stuff. Someone has insulted you, someone has insulted your loved one, someone has attacked you, someone, oh, okay, life hit you hard, you go out and achieve. That's hot motivation. You're blinded by something, you're running after it. Hot motivation. But when you can, just out of knowing, you can get up and do, that's called motivation. CoMo. Welcome to CoMo.